Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're back again with a revisit. This is, well, not for you. You didn't do a duo review.
Abita.
It's a duo review. Spring IPA.
Spring IPA. Now this recipe has changed. It's gotten a little better through the year, or that's what I'm hearing. It's kind of losing that classic Abita flavor that they seem to have on just about every beer that they put out. There seems to be like some kind of a base that they're using.
Sure, most companies.
And then the flavor profile changes. Yeah, even you big boys like Anheuser-Busch do the same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this one open, give it a try, and see what it's all about.
I'm seeing it.
I had it. You reviewed it. I'm seeing people out in the public. I'm asking them about it. They're saying, "Wow, you need to try it. It's got that." And so I figured, why not get a 6-pack? If somebody's telling me it's good, especially they're standing there in the grocery store and they got 2, might be good.
Yeah.
All right, so it's pretty fresh. I didn't check the date, but you know, new beer, local beer. It's gonna be fresh. Abita's just north of us, approximately 40, maybe 45 miles.
Yeah.
And they got a small. They're kind of like a. I'd say like a. They're kind of like between a macro and a
Micro.
they're a micro, but they're really a micro. So
yeah, they're not too big.
yeah, they're not as big as like say St. Arnold, but they're comparable.
I think they're trying to get bigger. All right.
Yeah, this comes in a nice little blue cap. They keep on changing the colors of their caps.
Remember when the Abitas were?
Where's my cup? Must have brought me over. Anyway, so this comes in a nice, pretty blue and yellow label, indication of spring. Thank you. And I'm drinking out of a NOLA, which is New Orleans Lager and
Ale Company.
Glass. As you can see, we both have the same style IPA tulip glasses, which we were corrected online that we should drink out of the tulip glasses for IPAs. So Jay got the swish and pour, which he seems like.
Can I see that bottle for a moment?
Yeah, it's got a nice, pretty color. It's all kinds of spring kind of paisley colors, blue. It's rocking in about 6%.
6% hazy ale, hazy, bright and cloudy, with a sweet
I
citrus
believe I
aroma.
picked this up at Dornax for like $8.99, so it's not bad. Date's right up here, Best Buy date in the corner. I can see that.
Yep, good date too. It says it's brewed with a balanced blend of Cashmere, Sabro, and Citra hops to produce a juicy hop experience with a sweet citrusy aroma. Yeah, it's cloudy, all right.
Wow, and you're getting that really good, I want to call it a collaboration IPA smell. You can see it is hazy. So that would be that classic New England style haze going on with this. Not preferable for me, but hey, I'm not going to kick it out.
Not going to kick it out of the refrigerator for eating crackers.
Not kicking it out of the refrigerator, kids. It smells really good. You can get that fruity, citrusy aroma with it.
Yeah.
Pineapple. Yeah, what you call ambrosia. It's kind of like a
fruit salad.
Right, it's like fruit salad. So
tastes kind of like that.
So we're gonna go and give it a taste.
Kind of toned it head a little bit. It has a breadiness, but it's so much different than the High Lie, which we did previous in that controversial video shoot.
It's no oiliness.
No, there's no oiliness. It's just a lot of fruit.
It's kind of like
and bread.
It's kind of like a cracker. Where it's got that like a water cracker thing going on. When you drink it, if you eat a water cracker, it's got that kind of bounce back to it.
What is a water cracker?
Oh, it's those little round crackers. They're usually white to slightly tan, and you eat like cheese when you put cheese on you.
Okay.
Some of the ladies through the years that I've dated, like try to educate you in wine and all that stuff. So it's usually one of those.
Probably like to do some of that. All right. medium bodied, not bitter. If you want a bitter IPA, forget it. This is not bitter. I don't know what anybody's talking about. It's
No, this is not bitter at all. This is kind of like running.
I think the
almost
IBUs
like an IPA.
Yeah, it's not really an IPA.
No, it's tasting.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Well, it's tasting more along the lines of a fruity pale ale.
Right, like a whole lot of other IPAs. Thank you. These
Yeah.
days.
It's
I don't
not.
want to be too demonstrative.
Well, it's not unpleasant.
No, it's not unpleasant.
Let's get it straight, kids. Okay, these companies are putting out IPAs year round. You know, they're flavored this way, they're flavored that way for seasons, I believe. So, for a hot day in Louisiana with the stickiness going on, if you're gonna have an IPA, I would definitely choose this one.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
very
designed for
tasty
that.
and light. It's just a light tasting IPA.
And another thing about this is most people in Louisiana I know that drink beer, which is not a whole lot of people, but it's a good amount, they don't like strong bitterness, strong, intense oiliness or whatever you're saying. They
Yeah,
want
yeah.
something like this, fruit, mild, sort of bland. Oh yeah, they'll just drink that while they eat
I can
boiled
see why this is
shrimp,
popular around here.
boiled shrimp or a barbecue.
Right. I totally understand why this is popular.
But if you're looking for bold, intense flavors, forget it. You ain't gonna get it.
So
I mean, it's
my
okay.
grade is going to go along the lines. So here we are in June, and this is out, and we're nearing toward the middle of the month. You know, and the heat that we usually get in June is pretty intense, and right now it's kind of mimicking that. We got a nice little cool front. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
but we're in the 90s again.
Yeah, we're still in the 90s, so I would say this probably hit right on with release season and just something light and pleasant for this time of the year.
So what do you give it as a score?
95.
95.
95.
It gets worse, y'all. No, I'm gonna say
It's a solid act.
I don't remember what I scored it last year, but I find it's too sweet relative to the bitterness.
Sweet.
Yeah, you know, like sugar, fruit, sweetness.
I'm not getting that.
You were out in the heat a lot. Are you feeling okay? You think maybe you got like ill? I'm just not really kidding. I think it doesn't have enough bitterness. It's just kind of bland. I just don't think it's nowhere near 95. I would say I'll say 86. It's like a B.
Okay.
It's a B.
So,
Sorry, but
with that said, I respect your opinion on everything, as always, your master taster. Again, my review and my grade is based off seasonal. This beer actually says spring on it. So
yeah, I understand that.
you would expect something for spring to be light and pleasant.
I'm not
and
a
this is light
master.
and pleasant.
I'm not an expert. I'm not any kind of a person that people should
Okay. For
take seriously necessarily.
For instance, when you pick up a torpedo IPA,
Oh, now
you expect a
Now.
torpedo IPA
real IPA.
to taste like an IPA designed by the label.
A real IPA.
Right.
Not this
It
thing.
has a label on it. It says, this is torpedo, this is our great, this is our big, this is a super punch, this is spring. To me, spring
I understand the
means
seasonal
light.
concept. Seasonal, light, it's
Right.
hot, it's getting hotter, it's going to get way worse. I'm grading the beer on its own merits. I just don't see that it's got too much going for it. A lot of Abita beers are sort of dull, but that's not the first time I've said that. I like their beers, but they're just kind of bland. And I can say that for a lot of companies.
Well,
Okay,
there's
you know,
one thing
no
that
big
you and I
deal.
discussed off camera before, and that's the fact, and I'll bring it up. I have no issue bringing it up. The fact that Abita beers are made for the masses.
Well,
They
yeah.
are. You know, like Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, all those beers are made for the
Okay, but hold on. Hold on.
But this is all
Torpedo's not made for the masses. Sierra Nevada's a macro company. You know, really, that's a macro company. I mean, I know they're craft beer, but it's a macro company.
I believe that their Torpedo is made for the masses. I believe that Torpedo is put out there for people that really like that big punch IPA.
And yet, I can go to Walmart, and there it is on the shelf, a 6-pack.
Because there's a lot of folks that like that.
Yeah,
Those aren't the masses.
A mass.
The masses are the people that expect to get something like this
great.
on a lighter version for this time of the year. Anywho.
Okay, all right.
That said, both opinions work.
Both opinions work because that's how it works in the beer review world. Okay, so Les Le Bon Temps Relais, interesting. Conflict. I was going to use a different term, and I can't think of the word.
Convolution?
No, I was going to say like something to do with fire. All right, so anyway, so Les Le, yeah, like conflagration or something. So we're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.